Hey folks, Scuffmaster79 coming at you with yet again another review. Today we have the extended mobile suit in action Gelgoog Cannon. Apparently this is the limited version. I don't know. I don't know if there's another color variation, but this is just like a nice flat gray with some spade kind of symbols on it. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it belonged to any specific pilot. I know there is a gray extended Gelgoog that was the Herbert von Kuzpen use from I think it was what was it, Igloo. That's it. So yeah, let's take a look at the box here quick. As you can see, nice. I love the box art on the extended MSIAs. It's really cool. It has like it in a nice pose or whatever. Just really cool. I think you can see the eyes kind of glowing there. There's the big holographic limited version extended mobile suit. You can see top here. Spin around, says just the name on the side here, and the same on the other side. And up on the back here, have a nice shot of the Gelgoog itself, the toy. Some nice shots of showing the accessories that can be clipped onto his arms. Battle poses, more poses. Here's the backpack there. And another thing I really like about the extended MSIAs is that the front cover actually opens up, and then you can get a nice view of the figure and the innards that it comes with. See, he has been removed from his box before. I just keep him in here. I think I might actually display him now with my collection. I do have it all set up. But I'm getting a lot of stuff in the mail here in this next coming week, so I'm going to make a collection update later in the week once I have all the stuff that's coming, so I don't have to make two separate updates. See some more poses and pictures and stuff. So let's get this guy opened up and see what he's like. Alright, here we go. We have him out of the package now, and as you can see, he's a nice gray color. And quickly, I will give you a size comparison to a regular Gelgoog. This is the regular MSIA Gelgoog, this is the American release. You can see it's slightly larger, but not too much. Everything's in the same proportion. Just he's slightly taller and more show accurate, I guess you could say. It's all up to opinion. So I'll quickly go over his articulation. He has a double ball jointed neck. As you can see here, it's jointed from the neck to the head, and then the neck to the torso. It's got another ball joint in there. It's kind of hard to see. Another neat little feature, quick. There's this tiny little lever in the back. That if you move that around, you can actually move his mono eye. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up, or if I can get my finger on there. You can kind of see. It's hard to see because the eye's dark to begin with. Let's see if I can't get some light going in on that. Yeah, the camera's not going to pick it up. But believe me, the little mono eye will move around. He has triple jointed shoulders. It's a really weird kind of joint where this whole section in there that can pivot around, and then it has another swivel, and then the shoulder itself here is on a ball joint. So it's got a really nice range of motion going on here. He's got a double jointed shoulder, or double jointed elbows rather, my bad. Has ball jointed wrists, but you can see they kind of move around, but it's mainly just a swivel. The ball joints are just to help it, because you can switch out the hands. He's got a double ball jointed torso. You can see there's a nice movement in one there, and then this bottom one, it kind of swivels. It is on a ball joint, but it doesn't move very well. But the top part's where it's all going on at. The skirt armor is all separated on tiny little ball joints. You can see in there. The cannons right here. or not cannons, the rockets right here. They're all on separate little ball joints that are connected to a main ball joint where the whole assembly can move around. It's really cool. I like that detail. The legs are on a ball joint as well that has a swivel built into the thigh here. Knees are on a double hinge joint. Ankles on a ball joint as well with the movable thrusters. And then the bottom portion of the foot is on a ball joint, like you can see here. So yeah, this guy is really, really articulated. I really like that. So you can get some real good poses going, you know, no matter how you want to have him standing. So you can see he's definitely got a nice range of posability. And he does come with a lot of accessories. First of all, here I'll just show you the tray here. You can see it comes with some extra hands, beam sabers, or nagnata, however you say that. The backpack, straight beam saber blades, armor pieces for the forearms. Go ahead and take these armor pieces off. One of them is just like a shield, sort of, and then the other is actual cannon. You just take these little sections off here, set those aside, and they just kind of plug in, as you can see, to his arms. Nice snug fit. You don't have to worry about them falling off anytime soon. So there you can see he's got his Gelgoog Cannon swag going on. Yep. Alrighty. And oops. Let's see here. He comes with his regular beam rifle, as do all the other extended mobile suit in action Gelgoogs do. Very detailed. I like this. If it'll focus. Yeah, there we go. You can see it's very detailed. I like that. You know, the barrel and the scope, or whatever you want to call it. The stock is a little flimsy, which I'm not a big fan of, because I feel like if you bend it too much, it'll just snap off and break. But it is a fairly flexible plastic, so you don't have to worry too much. But still, that just kind of bugs me. I'll leave that out of his hand for now. Here is his backpack. You can see it's got the little thrusters. Each of these little thrusters is actually on a tiny little ball joint, which is really neat. And then the housings are on a tiny little ball joint, which is very cool as well. This just plugs into his back, and you got like a little swivel joint in there, and a little coil wire thing going on here. Oh, that came unplugged. There we go. Now you can just simply attach that to his back, and he has an awesome gun on his back now. Very cool. I like it. So let's see what else he's got. He has the beam saber, beam nagnata. I forget what the correct term for it is. You can plug the blades into either side, like usual. I can get that to fit in there. Get the other blade out of here. Gotta love the creaky plastic. Okay, go ahead and plug that in. If I can get it to plug in. It's stiff plastic, which is nice because it keeps the beam sabers from falling out, but it is a little bit of a pain to get it to go in there initially. That sounded kind of dirty, but yeah. Just go ahead and one complaint I do have is that the hands on these are really stiff, so it's kind of hard. You kind of have to like bend the accessories like swords or guns or whatever to get him to hold them in his hand. But it's still very cool nonetheless. And that's about it for the accessories. He comes with a pair of these like angry hands too, but I don't know. I kind of prefer having the trigger hand on there for if I put the rifle in. So you can see he's got some nice posability here. Sorry I'm not posing him really dynamically, just enough that you get the point. You can see the head's got the extra camera on top, if that'll focus, like the Gelgoog cannons usually do. The mono eye's right in the center. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if that'll focus or not. But yeah, sorry, it doesn't want to focus. You can see, definitely very cool. Lots of nice paint apps on this guy. There's not a whole lot of panel lining, except like on the lighter parts here, but I mean, I can live with that. I am, however, disappointed that he doesn't come with a shield. You can see on his hips here, you can plug a shield into it if you have another extended Mobile Suit in Action goof. I have the Johnny Ridden's version, which I'll be doing another review of, because I did one a while back, but I want to redo it. So yeah, clearly a very, very cool figure. Let me get the original Gelgoog here for another size comparison. A very cool figure. I'm not sure what the other color versions of this guy are, but this one's good enough for me. So yeah, definitely an advancement over the original. The price range for these guys varies. I can't honestly remember how much I paid for him, like maybe 20-30 bucks. I don't think he's that rare, but I mean, extended Mobile Suit in Action figures are always going to run you a little bit more than the run-of-the-mill everyday MSIAs. So definitely worth picking up if you can get them for a pretty decent price. Like I said, don't pay too much for them because you don't want to get ripped off, just like any other toy. But yeah, definitely worth picking up if you can find one. He's not too rare. I mean, I haven't really looked around for him, so because obviously I own one. But yeah, definitely cool. So I'll have another review up later today. I'm not sure what yet, but make sure you check that out. Subscribe to my videos if you like them. And until then, thanks for watching. Send me some requests, and I'll see you next time. And Semper Fi, Marines.